welcome to a new video. You
The
too?
car actually sounds bad. It sounds like it's rattling. Do you hear that?
All of the night, I hear them outside, calling for me, yeah. Calling for me when you packed outside, yeah. Back out, sex. I take no fear when you lack out.
Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we're gonna be working on my dad's E92 here. We're gonna be changing out the spark plugs and coils today. I know it's been a while since the last video, but things have been really hectic lately with school, COVID, and the air quality. It's kind of been hard to be outside lately, but today this has to get done. Max right now is getting out the tools from the trunk right now. It's a fairly easy process. All you're doing is basically just taking off all the engine covering and then basically just removing the spark plugs and the coils. They just pop up, pop them back in. And then for the spark plugs, you're just torquing them down to the correct spec. The engine in this car is going to be an N51. So let's get right into it. All right, so what are we doing right now, Max?
Right now we're going to be taking off the engine cover to access those coils.
Okay, and what type screw are we using to take off the engine cover?
We are using a 3/16
No, this is not 3/16. He is using a
3/16.
It's supposed to be a T something.
Nope.
It's probably a T25 or a T30 if you're using that one, but it looks like we're also going to have to take off all this right here as well. That's going to be a big pain in the butt, so we'll tell you how to do that. But mainly this guy right here, you just pop off these tabs over here. There's a tab over here and that pops off. The same thing for the other side. There's two tabs for that cover over there. So go ahead and take off those two covers, and I'm going to do that right now. All right, guys, so the next step is you're going to want to remove your air conditioning filter. And to do that, there's 4 bolts in total. One right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. And you're going to need a 5/16 socket to remove that. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the air conditioning filter cover right now.
Yours already rubbed off, even though this is older.
Because how how high performance mine is compared to this one.
What?
This one was like kind of like just like a show car.
I'm sorry.
Mine was more like for races, so like the engine got a lot hotter than this one.
You know, the previous owners of your car were literally a grandma.
All right, that came off like that. Put that away nicely. Okay, so the next thing that you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this cover right here, and I believe it is the same socket. It is it's a 5/16. There's a bolt right here, and there's a bolt on the other side as well. Remove these 2 tabs, and this should just slide out. And then remember to take off this cover as well.
Don't matter to me what you say.
Oh, and then you have 2 sensors, one sensor right here and another sensor over there. This sensor was already taken out, so just move it to the side. And then this sensor over here, simply twist it like so, move to the side.
The sensor's not even important. You could just take it out entirely like I did.
Okay, now we're gonna remove this cover over here. This guy should just slide out like so. And then you have 3 tabs right here. Undo that tab, undo this tab, undo that tab. Take off this hose, bada bing, bada boom, put this back on. And then this thing should slide out. Oh, remember about the tabs over here, don't forget about those. Now it should just slide out.
Bruh, they didn't even put the screw back here. Come on, the previous owners hated this car. Here, hold this.
Alright guys, Max back here. Now we're going to go ahead and remove this engine cover. And there you go. Now you have coils and the spark plugs in here.
All right, guys, this time around we went with Bosch plugs, and then we went with NGK laser platinum plugs.
Thank you for our sponsors down at Bosch.
And while we're in there, we might as well just replace the engine air filter. So it's just a regular OEM man filter. So to get started, it's pretty simple. All you're gonna be doing is for each plug, just unhooking this clip right here. And then all you're gonna be doing is sliding out that connector like that, and then pulling upwards. And it comes out like that. It's really easy to do. So repeat the process for all 6.
So Gita, you want to open one of the boxes to give them a view of the old one compared to the new one?
So here's the new one. The old one, if you look, it's a Delphi plug. Delphi. And the new ones are Bosch.
Which is high performance.
And they changed the design. They changed the design quite a bit. The old ones are like metal or aluminum, whatever that is, and now it's just rubber.
So they basically went cheaper.
You know, this feels old. Like this feels like an old like CRT TV. Well, this feels like a modern TV. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about TVs? That's not even the correct. Like, I was confused. Why is he talking about TVs
All right, so
right now?
we're gonna go ahead and unplug the rest of the coils. Oh, this one's
Okay, they mix matched here. What in the world?
no, this is a Bosch plug. So
This is really weird. Why would they miss?
this is the first time we're changing the plugs and coils on this car since we've bought it. So this was not us. The previous owner, I guess, was mix matching everything.
They were like, these were on sale.
What you can do as well,
Is break it. That's what Gita's about to do.
you just use a screwdriver like this.
What
This one's different on the bottom.
the heck?
Oh no, that one's the same. But
Okay,
that's another design change between the old plug and the
okay,
new
they
one.
literally look. They went through the So even their newer ones were still an older design compared to the new one. This is probably what the 370 Nismo looks like when you open up their stock. They come with the mismatched.
This one has some condensation inside, which is not good. Now let's move on to the spark plugs themselves. So first of all, you're going to need a spark plug socket, and then you're going to need a deep socket extension. Simply put your socket inside like so and unscrew them counterclockwise. Hopefully this is counterclockwise. Yeah, this is counterclockwise.
He was tightening it. Wow, it's getting really tight now, guys.
You should be able to just thread it out by hand after a while. And you'll be able to hear like it reseating itself once it's fully out already. If that's out already. All right. They don't look too bad,
Too bad, yeah.
but they definitely need to be changed. So go ahead and put that somewhere safe.
Somewhere safe.
And repeat the process for the rest.
And I'll take it for a test drive around this parking lot. Actually, that's not too bad of an idea. I'll just go around the parking lot, give it a good test drive. Everything's operating correctly. You know, the drill. Poppy's already asking, did you finish my car?
This one's looking pretty good. Again, you want them to be looking good. If they don't look good, then that means there's already a problem with your engine. So if they look good, you're changing them on time.
Gito, what would a not good looking spark plug look like?
The tip inside being completely gone, or if they're oily too, that can mean something bad. So if you look up online, there will be a whole bunch of indicators.
Lots of cars pass by our shop here. That one's pretty hot.
It's because I touched it.
Of course.
Well, this one's oily. So we're gonna have to look up and see what that means. That's really oily. Lots of oil in there. Not a good sign, folks. Okay, for spark plug number 5, your crossbar gets in the way. So I'm gonna get a socket to take this off, and I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to put in the description what this socket size is. I have this socket that conforms to any size, so I do not know the exact specifications of it, but I will put it in the video.
Yeah, you know, it has strut towers. You know, it's a very high performance vehicle.
I wonder how hard it would be to do an engine swap.
Well, an E90?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a lot of room in here.
Yeah, if it's an inline 6, that's like one of the biggest engines there is. A V6 would be smaller. This one's a bit oily too. Not as much as the other one, but still a bit oily. I need to get the torque specs in a minute. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and put in the spark plugs. So I'm going to take them out of their case. Here's how a brand new one looks like.
Dang, that's nice.
What I like to do is I like to thread it by hand first and then tighten it
Okay.
with the torque wrench. So,
As a professional mechanic, you should take his advice with this.
yes. This might be the first repair where we don't have to actually stop at a shop.
Gito, we're at our shop. Don't be silly.
The parking lot.
We don't tell the viewers that.
Another pro tip is when first putting it in, I like to thread it backwards until I feel a click. Now I know the threads are in place, and then I thread it in. Just a little something I've learned over the years.
You know, since our shop is in the Bay Area, there's a lot of traffic going by. It's probably all the road noise you hear.
You consider Walnut Grove the Bay Area. There's supposed to be like a knob here, but I remember it's because I have a coilovers.
Yeah.
Gito, how come you can't turn it?
Actually, mine is M Sport, isn't it? The suspension this has an M Sport suspension, right?
Maybe.
No, I thought that's what the dealer said. This handles like your car.
No,
Yeah.
mine are way firmer, but it keeps up with it, and you know it.
You know this is way firmer than your old suspension.
My old suspension was shot.
Yep, even before it was shot. And how does this still have good suspension and yours got shot and this is older?
This is like a show car.
This is
It's
not a show
meant to
car.
be driven. Like mine is.
Future mod's going to Gito's car. We're gonna get M4 front bumper. Not to mention, we might be doing a CarPlay install on his car.
Engine swap.
No, that won't be coming for a long time. What grade you in, Gito?
Time and money are not on my side right now.
Gito, you gotta tell the viewers what grade you in.
I am in 5th grade right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these away, and then we will get on to the next thing, which will be torquing it down. Oh, also, I want to take my car to, it's called Wednesday Night Drags at the Sacramento Raceway.
Gito, you'd
To
get demolished from
to get
every...
an official lap time, to get an official quarter mile time. So one of these days, I will be doing that. But the next video on my car is actually gonna be the JB Weld fix for my radiator, because like I said in the last video, it's leaking right now. Okay.
This dude thinks his car can compete with Hellcats now.
Once I have that JB Weld radiator fix, it's gonna add like
It's
3
gonna
extra horsepower.
make it stock.
Okay,
Yes.
So now we're gonna torque this down. So Max, I need you to look up N51 torque specs for the spark plug.
You know, I'm just a guest on this channel.
All right, guys. So we looked up the specs, and it is 18 foot-pounds.
18 foot-pounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and torque it down. He was gonna give me my wrench. Now, a beginner's tip: never over torque when it comes to spark plugs. If you accidentally snap a spark plug, unless it's never over torque spark plugs, because if you accidentally break a spark plug in there, there's no getting it out. You're gonna have to take it to the shop, and you might not be able to fix your motor. They'll have to do a lot of work to be able to get to that spark plug.
So it's 18 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should do it.
Gito, I ain't even joking. It's not clicking. You're gonna snap it in there.
There you go. I felt it. Okay, there we go.
You put it to like 30. Well, look how big the hole is anyways, even with the cover. Like, why do they make it this gaping hole, like perfect? It literally looks like a wasp nest. Look at it. Doesn't it look like a bunch of wasps are about to come out?
If you guys have any recommendations on a mod or what we should do next on the channel, let us know. Somebody in the previous video commented that we should do a rolling race between the two E90s. So that'll probably be another video in the future as well. But if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe. Helps the YouTube algorithms out, because sometimes they don't work that well.
Guys, it basically recommends me just do it.
Yeah, like basically the YouTube algorithm is a bit messed up right now, so if you guys could like and subscribe.
Not to
that'll help us
mention,
out.
we're a small channel, so it's really hard to get views when you're small.
Exactly. Right now I'm only getting paid like $5 a month from YouTube.
He's not getting paid anything.
All right, so now that everything is torqued down, we're gonna go ahead and push in our new sockets. Our new plugs.
Let me show you guys how to do that real quick. Are we sure these are the new ones? It has stuff inside already. You're basically, if they don't get it from me, they get it from you.
These guys are made in Slovenia, so you know they're high quality. But you just simply slip them in like so, and then make sure the plug is plugged in. But until you hear that, like a little air release sound, put this guy in, and then click it in. Boom, easy and simple.
All right, go ahead, get our next one. You know, Bosch has really been helping us out with the channel. Just kidding, they're not giving us any money, but still, go ahead, go check out Bosch. They make some really good coils.
They've been helping us out, you know, charging full price and everything.
It's been amazing.
Really cutting us a good deal. So like I said, push it down until you hear an air release sound. There you go. Plug back in the connector, cook it in.
I love how easy coils are to install.
And basically repeating the same steps for all 6.
Okay, so all yours has is wheels and coils.
Nah. I also have mods to the inside. Like, I have...
Bro, don't even talk. You just have Bluetooth. That's it.
Yeah. Alright guys, so now that we have the coils and the spark plugs installed, we're also going to be doing the engine air filter. So let's get started on that now. Alright, so first I'm just going to throw all this away, put all this away, the coils and the boxes, and then here is where the engine cover lives. So this is where the engine air...
welcome home! Like,
this is where the engine air filter lives. So we have a bolt right here, a bolt right here that we're going to be removing. You also have to remove this guy right here, and this sensor right here. It simply just unplugs, and then we have to disconnect it from here. So let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna drive. I'm gonna walk to the house.
What? Why?
Cause
why?
I want to.
Because of the wasp.
No.
Jeez. He gets stung. Bro, you are a simp. Like, you're the definition of a simp. Gito watches TikTok lives and gives him all the stickers he has.
Whenever I go live, people don't give me stickers.
Bro, you don't even have enough to... Why would you go live? We're doing pools today. Oh my, thank you for the sticker. It's really hard out here.
It is hard out there.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm in love with who I am.
You still have to buy me a new one of these. It's been like 30 years and you still haven't done it.
That's copyrighted. Don't play that.
Thanks. So weird.
Hold this what?
Okay.
the anime?
No. How small like that is.
My phone.
Wait.
You're messed up.
So, I need a flathead.
Your phone's stupid. I'm like,
No, like it's all condensed over here.
What are you talking about?
Like all this right here is all condensed.
You have issues, Gito. I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, so guys, with the flathead, go ahead and remove this guy right here. If I get to focus. And then remove this sensor right here. This is your mass airflow sensor. There we go, like so. This guy should simply just undo from here like so. Bada bing.
Don't break my car.
Bada boom. Next step, remove these screws right here. I believe these are T25s.
Bro, look, it doesn't even use a digital thing. It's are those little balls that move up and down?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
This is a T25. So
yeah, we're gonna make a shirt just for that.
All right, so go ahead and remove all these T25 bolts.
I want to do it.
like make a t-shirt that says we only use T25 here. No.
T25 gang. I just noticed, guys, that this E92 has the same flaw as my E90. Look at all the coolant that has leaked from here. It's just all
And yet I
raining
still
down.
don't have a warning.
But it probably doesn't have a level sensor.
Really?
They put that in the LCI.
How old is this car? Is this from like 1851? Like,
You have to pump your brakes.
yeah. Like,
They put that in the LCI. All right, so Max just removed all those screws, and here is the old air filter. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. And to change this is pretty simple. Simply grab your new one.
why there a bee in here?
Because you wanted to get inside the engine. Here's a comparison. As you can see, it's a pretty big difference. So just go ahead and shake all the debris out of it, like how Max is doing right there. Give it a good beating. And then simply put your new one in like so, making sure that
Do you have a
all the
performance air
grooves
filter?
line up.
They literally put hot glue to secure this.
This shouldn't take you long, but Max is an experienced, so that's why it's taking him a while. So once you have that in, put back on your other one. This is your charcoal filter. Actually, it has a special name too. I forget the name.
What
of
is
that
that?
filter.
What does it do?
But basically, it blocks any debris that gets past this filter.
How
It has
in
to
the
go-
world?
It has to go through this one. But only the N51s have this extra filter. If you're outside of California, you'll have the N52, and you won't have this filter. This is basically an emissions filter that California required BMW to put.
Wait, so does that mean they have more horsepower out of state?
Maybe the engine definitely gets more airflow because it doesn't have to go through a second filter.
Well, breathe through it. It's not really that hard to breathe through. Watch. Blow on it.
You breathe through it.
Just blow on that. What? Put it
I'm
up
gonna
and
put it on my mouth.
Just put it next to your
No,
mouth.
it's okay. I'm okay.
It was a weird conversation.
Just put it next to your mouth and blow on it.
Bro, you need to stop talking.
Okay, so simply line these guys up again. and then screw it up with your T25. So Max will do that right now.
I will. Really? Who decided that I was gonna do it?
Yeah. She always be working the late night, so I've been working on the late night too. I'm over here working late night with the car. All right, guys. So Max just finished screwing that thing up, and now we are going to slide in here. So basically, you're just following the steps backwards. So this is your RAM intake. So go ahead and reconnect your RAM intake.
Bro, this thing does not have a RAM intake.
Yeah, it is.
RAM air intake. You got on a 328, yeah.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Slide in your RAM intake. And then there's a little groove on the bottom that you want to line up. So go ahead, line it up, and then slide it in. Reconnect your air boot right here. And then reconnect your mass airflow sensor right here.
About to call that force induction.
And then go ahead and put back in your
RAM air intake screws.
Yeah, go ahead and put back on your screws. I'll put in the description or on the screen what size they are. I'm just going to use my universal socket.
Are we going to be explaining everything in the description?
All right, guys, so we have now successfully changed both the
Don't you have to
engine.
put a screw back there?
Oh yeah. So go ahead and with the flathead, tighten up your air intake boot. All right. So now we have successfully changed the engine air filter, spark plugs, and coils. So now the next step will be to put everything back. So I guess we'll show that to you right now.
No, we're gonna snap our fingers, and when we're done snapping, it's gonna be done. 3, 2. We'll not have to hold it there because I gotta remember the position I was in.
Okay.
Can you hurry up, Kito, please?
Put your face in my hand. Put your face in my. You don't remember that song?
No, I really don't. 1, it's not done yet, but I got tired of holding it. You're gonna jump out while the car's still moving, and I know it.
Yes, but I'll make sure the car is safely put to the side.
It's
gonna be too loud.
No.
Mine's like.
Turn off that car right now.
All right, guys, so we have officially finished putting everything up. The engine air filter is installed, the spark plugs are installed, the coils are installed. So now Max over here is gonna go ahead and start it up, and we'll see how it sounds. Sounds good. You hear it? Yeah, sounds good. Give it some gas. All right, turn it off. All right, guys, so it seems like it was a success. Everything went well, no problems. We didn't have to run to any stores or anything like that. So that will conclude the video for today, guys. Like I said, I do have some more stuff in store for the future, including on my car. I do want to get the wheels fixed, the radiator fixed, and the windshield fixed. I will keep you updated on that. As far as the next video for that car, it's probably going to be the radiator. As shown in the previous video, I do have JB Weld for specifically radiators. So the next video will probably be fixing that radiator leak. So hopefully I can get that out to you guys soon. But until then, hopefully you guys stay safe out there during Corona and all the wildfires if you guys do live in California. So stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
All of the night I hear them outside, calling for me, yeah. Calling for me when you packed outside, yeah.